Welcome everyone, this is Blazing Chaos, and today we're going to be talking about bungee cord or waterfall. Waterfall has the same principle as bungee cord, so we're just going to kind of go over bungee cord, and pretty much waterfall does the same thing. So here's kind of how a normal Minecraft server works. You have and they can go in between servers, but if you have a second server, like right here, they can't go up and back. It just doesn't work for them. But if you go with bungee cord, so bungee cord is really nice because you'll have your proxy server. So you'll have your proxy, and then normally you can pretty much go anywhere, but you'll have your default server, which will be your hub, and then after that you'll have whatever server you want. So say like a creative or survival world. So it really kind of makes everything easier to manage everything. We'll just put server for whatever you want. So this is how bungee cord works. It allows players to go through one server and be able to get to all of these servers. So let's kind of set it up on Windows here. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, I am back on Windows. So let's get started here. So we have our proxy. I'm using Waterfall right now just as a kind of midway point. I find it a little bit better than bungee cord just because they kind of do more frequent updates with it because it's part of Paper. Paper does a really good job trying to optimize and trying to get their servers as well-rounded as possible. So let's go here. So click on New Text Document. We're just going to add this. And then if you go back to here, the bungee cord installation page on Spigot, you can just kind of copy and paste the Windows one in here. Hit save as start.bat. Make sure it's on all files. Save. And now once we edit this a bit, we need, for me, I'm going to put waterfall. For you guys, if you're using bungee cord, put bungee cord or whatever the jar file is named. So it's going to start. Here we go. Alright, so now it put a bunch of stuff in here. So let's open the config file. So you can put permissions in here through the Bungee network. I don't really suggest it just because there's a lot of other permissions out there. Server lobby, do 6 instead of 5. Just because we want to have it on the default port. And then we are going to do 5565 for those two. And then once you have other servers too, what I would suggest doing, so we are also going to do this, do another one of these sections, and then we're going to put this to test, and then what we can do is do 6.7. So this will use 6, our lobby will use 6.6, test will use 6.7, and Bungee will use 6.5. If you save this, now if you hit start, it's on 6.5, and we're good to go. So we're going to close out of that for right now. We're going to go to the test server. You don't need to put a document here, but if you want to change the RAM, highly suggest changing the bash file. Or adding a bat file. Alright, so now we can go into the EULA and hit true. Make sure you read through it before you save. And now we can hit start on this. I also like doing it just because you can kind of see everything that's happening with it. So I'm going to make another bat file. Oops. Alright, so now if we go back, we have a start.bat file. Oh, that's right, I forgot to rename this. Alright, let's try and load this now. So you can see it's going to start loading here. I thought I did agree. Let's see. Oh, I spelled true wrong. There we go. But I also like doing this a little bit better because you can also see errors that it finds. But it will bring up this little console later down the road. Alright, now that we have the server up and running, what we can do is we can go to command prompt and do ipconfig. And that will give us the IP address around IPv4. Mine will be blurred out because you're seeing it. But once you get in, you can get into your Minecraft server. I'm already in it. What will happen is you can pretty much go from one server to the next. If I go to server test, it'll end up in the test server. Here we are. Or I can do server lobby to go back to the main lobby. And this is jumping in between servers. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, hit like or subscribe on the video. Or if you want to see more about what we do, you can go to craft.traxon.net. It's another Minecraft server, and then you can kind of see what I do for our server. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching and have a great rest of your day.